Have you ever wanted something so bad that you were willing to risk everything that you had in order to make room for the thing that you wanted the most? Have you ever wanted something so bad that you were willing to look past the naysayers and hold on to the thing that you wanted without never doubting that sooner or later it would come?
I've been working here about 6 months, and every time I park in the parking structure, I could see the whole ocean. And I remember those times I was in prison and felt so suffocated. Now I feel the breeze and it feels amazing. It doesn't get old for me. My name is Charles Anderson. I'm a software engineer in Los Angeles.
The incarcerated population in the U.S. is an absolute untapped resource. The dedication you get from these folks is huge. This is more than a job. This is a life mission for many of them, and that was really the impetus for starting the Last Mile.
WorkingNation is a multifaceted e-commerce platform, and we specifically help florists. Charles has been an incredible employee. He exemplified the kind of qualities that we wanted for that person that we were hiring. I didn't know his past. He told me his story, and I was floored.
My father was very abusive growing up. My mother tried to stop my dad, but that would only make matters worse. I seen the devastation on her face. It broke my heart. My fear for my father slowly started turning into anger. At the age of 14, I joined the gang. At the age of 19, I was incarcerated for 10 years. I felt my life was over. I have these crimes on my record, no education. Nobody's ever gonna give me a chance. Nobody's gonna give me an opportunity. The last 2 years that I had left in prison, I decided to take the last mile, and it was the best decision I've ever made for my life.
75% of those who are formerly incarcerated are unemployed within the first year. Without employment, there's more chance that when they come home, they'll go back. We believe that having a job is the key to successful re-entry and breaking the cycle of incarceration.
We're teaching people how to be free before they get out, to actually meaningfully impact what this person is going to do for the rest of their life, how they're going to be able to support their families. This is absolutely important.
No matter where you are in this country, people who are incarcerated, they return to you. And how do you want a guy to return to your community? Do you want a guy who's been sitting in prison, hardened by just the environment? Or do you want a guy who has some new skills and hope that he can take care of himself and his family? Which guy do you want coming home to you?
It's not just Silicon Valley and California where you're seeing technology, it's the middle of the U.S. that has this appetite as well.
Indiana, like most states, has grappled with a recidivism rate that is too high. When you hear about a program that has a 0% recidivism rate, you start to wonder, how'd they do that? This has given people the skill set to get a job, a meaningful, fulfilling job where they are contributing to the bottom line. And for many folks, they've never had that before.
I have not had a lot of employment in my past, and I'm worried about my future. I want to be a productive citizen when I go back into society. The last mile, what it is for me, is the last mile of my incarceration. It is what I will build my life on when I leave here.
While incarcerated, graduates of the Last Mile Works can actually earn the market wage which they can save, so when they walk out the gate, they'll have money to restart their life.
There's a website that I'm developing that introduces people to help each other out. When I thought about having the site built, I didn't think, oh, I need to get some inmates. Where can I find that? It just sort of happened very organically. It's just such a strong message that wherever you are in the world, you can make a big, significant difference. Even people in a prison, and these guys are creating a site that has a potential to make a lot of social impact and make the world kinder.
These are people that want to work. These are people that have to work doubly hard to make sure that they can provide for themselves and their families. A lot of the guys that I went through the program with, they're shining stars in their organizations. If you want a shining star, hire a formerly incarcerated person.
Being accepted into the Last Mile would be the beginning of my future. These set of skills is what I will build my life on. It's the foundation of my life when I leave here.
This is going to move someone from the back of the line to the front of the line. So this last mile program really starts the first mile of the rest of their life.
I've been homeless, I've been poor, I've been a gang member, I've been a drug addict, but I'm a software engineer now. I didn't come out thinking, oh, I'm an inmate trying to get a job. I came out thinking, no, I'm a software engineer trying to get a job.
I feel privileged to know Charles on his journey. A lot of people, we take for granted our own upbringing and the support that we were given. He didn't have that. If he's come this far, think of what he can do now that he's got more support. He's gonna do great things.
My dream is to create little tech hubs in these underprivileged communities. And I don't want to kick these people out. No, I want them to be a part of it. I want them to join me. I want them to transform their lives and see that it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your past. If you have a dream, you have a vision, you have people that believe in you, you can make it happen.
One day you was bold enough to ask yourself the question, what if? What if we started to treat our last mile as if it were our first steps in reconciliation? What if? What if my life can be something other than this? What if?